The top comment says there is no black or white. It's just pure love. Yes, indeed, y'all. Beautiful people around the world to keep climbing family. I hope everyone is blessed, well, and healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. Just here to spread that love, that positivity, that good energy, because you never know what someone is going through. I love you guys, man. And I tell you, on this channel, I don't care what you look like, what you smell like, what the color of your skin is, what your age is. On this channel, you are loved and accepted. But a lot of y'all sent me this amazing video, so let's check it out. He saved and adopted 3 black girls 27 years ago. You won't believe how they repaid him years later. Man. Let's check it out, you guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, join the Keep Coming family. Drop a like for me if you can. And hey, let's check it out. The stories that we present to you are from the core of reality. We changed people's names and pictures and sometimes places, and if there is any similarity or congruency in names or facts, it is only a matter of coincidence.
He saved and adopted 3 black girls 27 years ago. You won't believe how they repaid him years later. Police officer Richard, who finds a second chance at family when he adopts 3 orphan children, siblings Michelle, Andrea, and Mia, rescued from a devastating fire. Officer Richard Hudson led a picturesque life, a beautiful wife and delightful son, and a fulfilling career, all wrapped neatly in the quaint charm of the small town life. However, the harsh winter of 1995 unleashed a devastating tragedy as a car accident claimed the lives of his wife and son.
Man.
The void their deaths left was a bitter one, as the freezing winter wrapping Richard's heart in an unyielding ice. He became a solitary figure, a lone wolf that shielded his heart from further damage. His grief pushed him to devote himself to his work as a policeman, the only semblance of normalcy left in his shattered life. One sweltering night in 1996, a distress call threw him into a house engulfed in flames. Richard, always one to prioritize duty over self, charged into the burning chaos without a second thought.
Wow.
As he navigated through the fire.
Salute to our first responders, man. I know we have a lot of amazing first responders and veterans on the channel, and we all know I love y'all, man. Salute, 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 man, to the ones that made the ultimate sacrifice, the risk. Yes, indeed, man. We love y'all.
Fiery wreckage, he stumbled upon 3 unconscious children, siblings,
Wow.
3 girls. These were Michelle, Andrea, and Mia, caught in the terrifying blaze after a kitchen accident took their parents' lives.
Wow, man. Wow, that gives me chills. That gives me chills.
The little
man.
bodies he carried out of the blazing inferno resonated with the weight of his own loss. He saw in their ashen faces a reflection of the sorrow he bore, lives forever altered by a cruel twist of fate. In the weeks that followed, as Richard visited the children in the hospital, he found himself drawn to their courage. They, too, bore the scars of loss that he knew all too well. Their quiet resilience touched a dormant part of his heart, awakening a paternal affection he thought was buried within his own son. Michelle, the eldest, held her younger siblings with an age-defying grace, mirroring Richard's stoicism. Andrea, the middle child, was a beacon of hope, her infectious positivity a balm to their shared grief, and Mia, the youngest, displayed a silent strength that echoed Richard's own. As he saw them wrestle with a grief that children should never know, Richard made a decision that would alter their lives irrevocably. He decided to adopt Michelle, Andrea, and Mia.
Wow.
He would provide a home, love, and protection, something he could not give his biological son and wife.
Man.
Their lives ripped apart by the flames, intertwined in this moment of shared loss and collective strength. From the charred ruins of their pasts, they would construct a new reality, promising to protect and care for each other. Their story was not one of replacing what was lost, but of finding beauty and love amidst the ashes. As Richard signed the adoption papers, he understood that he was not only giving these children a second chance, but also giving himself one. He was choosing love over loss, hope over despair, and in the process, rekindling the flame of family within his once icy heart. This marked the end of the chapter of their first shared saga, setting the stage for the tapestry of love, loss, and redemption that would unfold in the years to come. Richard's life unfolded like a delicate dance of hope and trepidation. As he stepped into the role of a father for the second time, he did so with a careful mixture of stern discipline and gentle compassion. Michelle, Andrea, and Mia, still reeling from their recent loss, were skeptical of their new life. Yet beneath their wariness was a glimmer of hope for the future, one that Richard was determined to nurture. The adoption process was a daunting endeavor, fraught with paperwork and endless scrutiny. Yet Richard tackled it with unwavering determination. With every form signed, every home visit passed, he could see a future where he was no longer just a police officer, but also a father.
Wow,
when the
that's
final
amazing.
court date arrived and the judge approved the adoption, the relief that swept over Richard was as potent as his grief had been months prior. Settling into their new home was a challenge that presented itself in countless small ways. The children had to adjust to a new school, new friends, a new routine. Richard had to juggle his responsibilities as a police officer with those of a single father, a balancing act that left him perpetually exhausted but irrevocably fulfilled. He was a stern figure, enforcing rules and discipline, instilling the values of integrity, honesty, and respect. Yet he was also their pillar of support, comforting them during nightmares and holding them when the loss of their parents felt too overwhelming. Michelle, Andrea, and Mia were resilient, each of them responding to their new environment in their unique ways. Michelle stepped into the role of the eldest sibling with maturity. Andrea's optimistic spirit kept their morale high, and Mia found comfort in the steady routine that Richard provided. They were islands of pain, drawn together in an ocean of shared grief, forming an unlikely but heartfelt family unit. Slowly, as weeks turned into months, the raw edges of their collective loss began to dull. Laughter gradually found its way back into their lives, echoing in the hallways of their home. Shared meals turned into storytelling sessions. Movie nights became a cherished tradition, and holiday celebrations, although bittersweet, brought them closer.
That's amazing.
Richard found himself sharing stories of his lost son and wife, painting pictures of their lives for the children. He could see his son's mischievous smile in Mia and his wife's kindness in Michelle and their indomitable spirit in Andrea. Meanwhile, the children found in Richard a guardian who understood their loss, accepted their grief, and still had an abundance of love to give. Despite the weight of their circumstances, the four of them found a strange sense of joy and healing in each other's company. They were no longer just Richard and the three kids he had saved from a fire. They were a family. The Hudsons, scarred but unbroken, bound together not by blood but by love and shared resilience. This period of their lives was just the beginning of a profound journey, one that would see them navigate life's harshest realities and find strength in their unity. The winds of adolescence swept across the Hudson household, bringing with them a gale of trials, triumphs, and transformations. Michelle, Andrea, and Mia found themselves on the precipice of adulthood, grappling with their budding identities and an assortment of typical teenage anxieties. Michelle, the eldest, took the brunt of responsibility, often behaving more as a third parent than an older sister. Her struggles to balance this with her own adolescent needs sometimes left her conflicted. The pressure to succeed academically and socially, coupled with her role in the family, was a heavy burden. Yet it was also one she bore with grace, fortified by Richard's steady guidance and her siblings' unwavering faith in her. Andrea, the middle child, was a whirlwind of energy, her earlier optimism blossoming into a relentless pursuit of her passions. Her journey was one of exploration and self-discovery, often leading her to unknown territories. There were times when she felt overshadowed by Michelle's diligence and Mia's quiet strength, yet her resilience always shone through, fueled by her family's encouragement and her own resolve. Mia, the youngest, faced her own battles. As she entered adolescence, she grappled with her past traumas and the pressure of being the smallest in the family. She felt the weight of Richard's expectations, both real and imagined, as she tried to navigate her path. Despite the struggles, Mia learned to channel her energy into positive outlets, drawing strength from the fortitude of her father and sisters. Throughout this tumultuous phase, Richard, ever the resilient guardian, stood as a beacon of unwavering support. He was their guide through the labyrinth of adolescence, providing comfort during heartbreaks, imparting wisdom in times of confusion, and celebrating their victories, no matter how small. There were moments when he stumbled, his own unresolved grief often echoing in the children's struggles, but he never let his hardships overshadow his role as their father. Adolescence also brought the ghost of their
Man, oh man. And salute to all our fathers out there, man. To anyone that's playing a father figure role, to any of our stepdads out there, man. To any fathers out there, I'm sending you my love. Keep being an amazing parent. Keep being a mentor. Keep being a leader, a guardian. Keep being the best person that you can be every single day, man. Your kids, they need you. You know? Yes, indeed. And to anyone that has lost a parent, I send you my deepest love and condolences. Anyone that's lost anyone close to your heart, a sibling, a friend, anybody, a father figure, a mom figure, you know, a grandparent, anyone that's lost anyone, I wanted to send you my deepest love and condolences, man.
past traumas to the forefront. The children found themselves confronting the loss of their biological parents with a renewed sense of grief. However, this was also a time of healing. By opening up about their past, they began to process their loss in a healthy way, each of them drawing strength from their shared experiences. The storm of adolescence was tumultuous, but the Hudson family weathered it together, their bond deepening in the process. They celebrated each other's triumphs, shared each other's burdens, and stood as a united front against any challenge that came their way.
I love that.
The challenges they faced didn't weaken them. Instead, they solidified the family's connection, demonstrating their indomitable spirit. In the grand scheme of life, this period was just another step in their ongoing journey. Yet it was also a testament to their resilience, a testimony to the love and strength that held them together. Through adolescence, the Hudsons learned that they were more than a family forged by tragedy. They were a family defined by their collective courage and unwavering love. As the vibrant colors of adolescence faded into the rich tapestry of early adulthood, Michelle, Andrea, and Mia, once the orphaned children Richard had saved, emerged as strong, compassionate individuals, bearing the indelible influence of their father's teachings. Each of them ventured onto a distinct path, carrying forward Richard's lessons of integrity, courage, and service. Michelle, the eldest, pursued a career in law, her natural inclination towards fairness and justice amplified by the values instilled in her by Richard. It was a demanding path, riddled with countless hours of study, stressful examinations, and high-stakes internships. Yet she was fueled by the conviction to serve her community, a reflection of Richard's own dedication to public service.
That's amazing, man. That is amazing. I love to hear that. And I want to let y'all know, man, it's been, losing, parent or losing, someone close to your heart, losing, especially in that kind of way, it is tough, man. It is really tough. Again, I lost my dad this year, and it's been almost 6 going on 7 months now. It has been, I still feel it every single day. Reality hit me, life still doesn't feel the same. So to hear these girls' story and Richard as well, it's just truly a blessing, man. It really is, And then to just grow up and to do things like, to do things like that, man, that is truly a blessing.
Her strength of character and unwavering determination saw her through, culminating in her becoming a successful lawyer, advocating for the voiceless and embodying the justice her father had always taught her to pursue. Andrea, the middle child, channeled her boundless energy and empathy into the field of medicine. Her journey was not without its challenges, involving long hours, grueling coursework, and the emotional burden that comes with caring for the sick. Yet she faced each hurdle with resilience, her spirit untouched by the trials she encountered. Drawing inspiration from Richard's unwavering commitment to protect and serve, Andrea dedicated her life to healing and caring for others. Her tireless efforts finally paid off when she donned her white coat, a symbol of her commitment to patience and an embodiment of the compassion she'd learned from Richard. Mia, the youngest, found her calling in the same fiery chaos that had once marked the turning point of her life. She became a firefighter, following in Richard's footsteps of service and protection. Her choice was a testament to her strength and bravery, qualities nurtured by Richard's guidance.
Wow.
Mia faced the flames with the same tenacity that she'd watched Richard exhibit throughout his life, a constant reminder of their shared past and the resilience it had
Salute to our
inspired.
first
Her
responders,
journey
man.
was demanding, both physically and
Salute
mentally,
to our first
yet every
responders.
saved life made it worth the struggle. Each rescue, each extinguished fire, was a tribute to the second chance at life Richard had given her all those years ago. Richard watched with immense pride as his children, now young adults, blossomed into individuals who were not only successful in their chosen fields, but were also a reflection of his own values. The influence of his teachings was evident in their chosen paths, paths marked by service, protection, and a deep-rooted commitment to their community. As they ventured further into adulthood, they carried Richard's ethos with them, a constant reminder of their shared past, the lessons learned, and the love that had guided them on their journey. In this gripping period of life, Richard, the pillar of the Hudson family, was faced with a life-threatening crisis. A routine checkup revealed a deadly ailment that threatened to topple the world they had so meticulously built. The news hit the family like a wrecking ball, stirring up old fears and sending shockwaves of uncertainty throughout their once steady lives. Yet, just as they had done in the face of countless adversities, Michelle, Andrea, and Mia rallied around their adopted father. They refused to let this diagnosis shatter their family. Their faces a tableau of determination and resilience reminiscent of the day Richard had pulled them from the flames. Michelle, with her sharp mind and legal expertise, drove headfirst into the labyrinth of health insurance. She spent sleepless nights poring over documents, battling bureaucracy, and leveraging her skills to ensure Richard had the best possible coverage. She navigated the red tape with unwavering determination, her every action fueled by a desire to protect her father as he had protected them. Andrea, the compassionate doctor, coordinated Richard's health care. She consulted with experts, researched treatment options, and worked tirelessly to ensure Richard received the best medical care. Her knowledge was their guiding light, and her tireless advocacy for her father was reminiscent of Richard's relentless dedication to their welfare. Mia, the brave firefighter, provided emotional and physical support. She was a constant presence at Richard's side, bolstering his spirits with shared stories, quiet companionship, and her characteristic silent strength. Her bravery in the face of adversity echoed the courage Richard had shown when he chose to be their father. Amid the financial, emotional, and physical challenges of Richard's condition, the bonds that held the Hudson family together only grew stronger. They shouldered the burden together, their collective strength a beacon in the storm of uncertainty. Each of them contributed their unique skills and strengths, their efforts weaving a tapestry of love and resilience that mirrored the ethos of their shared lives. Throughout the trying months, Richard's condition took a toll on them all, yet they refused to buckle under the weight. They had been forged in the fires of tragedy, and they would not falter now. Their adopted father had once saved their lives, giving them a home, a family, and a chance to dream again. Now it was their turn to repay that debt. Finally, after months of uncertainty and fear, their concerted efforts began to yield results. Richard's condition improved, his recovery a testament to the love and unwavering dedication of his children. Their tireless work, their collective fight against the storm of adversity, had saved Richard just as he had once saved them. Those years saw Richard's recovery, but more importantly, it revealed the unbreakable bonds of the Hudson family. The love they held for each other, the shared resilience, the collective strength, it was all proof of their phoenix spirit. They had risen from the ashes of despair, not once, but time and again, their bonds forged in the fires of adversity stronger than ever. The Hudson family stood united, their love for each other as fierce and unyielding as the day Richard had chosen to become their father. They were no longer just survivors of their individual tragedies, they were a family, their lives a testament to the power of love, resilience, and an unshakable commitment to each other. And as they looked forward to the future, they knew they could weather any storm as long as they stood together, their phoenix spirit indomitable.
Wow. That doesn't give you chills and warm your heart. Man, he saved these kids, man. And then became an amazing father all over again. That is such a blessing, man. So yeah, Richard lost his wife and son tragically in a car accident. He adopted three orphaned little girls. They became a family. The girls grew up in the security, love, and guidance of a wonderful father. The father couldn't be prouder of his girls. The end. Oh man. Wow. Why must we as humans always describe things as black or white or any color or nationality? A loving man who needed healing. A trio of sisters looking for answers to unanswerable questions. This is a story of the resilient human nature, pure and simple. Bless them all as they have already experienced the worst of life and now the expectations of hope, love, acceptance. I found it refreshing to my soul how easy it was to just be a good person. Wow. We're going to end it off with that comment right there. Y'all know we do not see color, man. And it's stories like this, you know what I'm saying, that keep us as humans, you know what I'm saying? Humans, you know. This is what life is all about, man. And I promote this right here. But I want to thank you guys for sending this one over. Y'all know I love spreading love like this and spreading stories like this. So thank y'all. Keep sending over amazing stuff. I love you guys. Keep being amazing people and spread that love because you never know what somebody's going through. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.